Today we are going to challenge ChatGPT to see if it can write a Python script to convert PDF text to MP3 utilizing text-to-speech. If on the off chance you are not familiar with ChatGPT, it's a chatbot that uses OpenAI version 3 ML model. It has swept the world by storm, and it has the ability to strongly convey realistic answers to almost any question. It has raised questions from some that it may replace programmers altogether. Let's challenge that to see if our work, as it is today, should be threatened. Let's get started and see if ChatGPT can convert our PDF all by itself. If you are new to the channel, our goal is to learn and share from our experience to solve today's issues, using mostly coding, but any technology that we could get our hands on. We want to share from our experience to help the community grow. We hope you enjoy what you find here, and we ask that you like and subscribe, as this will allow us to keep producing content for you. Let's get started by taking a look at the PDF that we'll be converting. We'll see here that it's a very simple introduction to the channel. It contains no special characters outside of periods. Now we're going to take a look at where we have the files stored. It's going to be in just the same directory that we're going to be printing the script to. So with that in mind, we'll go ahead and open up ChatGPT. Now let's start by asking what we're going to actually write in our script. As you see here, what I'm typing is that I'm going to write a script using Python, excuse the typo, that converts a PDF to our MP3. Go ahead and execute it, and we'll see the response from the bot. Now it tells us that in order to convert a PDF to an MP3 file, you'll need to use the Python library PyPDF2 and GTTS. This is Google's text-to-speech. It gives us our code here, and then it goes ahead and tells us what the example will be doing. And it tells us also that we'll need to install these libraries so we don't forget what they do. If you look at the script, it's pretty simple. It basically just opens up a PDF file, reads it line by line, and it'll print it out to an MP3. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the libraries so that we can paste them in here. Ignore the little pop-up, that's from Windows Terminal, just for a security concern. And it looks like we were able to install those successfully. Great. So let's grab the code itself. And then I use Visual Studio Code, but you can use any IDE you want. I'm going to create a new file here. I'm going to name it main.py, just something simple, and throw in the code here. Let's go ahead and save and execute. Oh, it's my mistake here. I forgot to change the file name here. So it's ChatGPT's got one on me so far. Let's go ahead and try to run it again. This time we got a different error message. It looks like the file reader is deprecated that we're trying to use in PyPDF2. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move this over to ChatGPT and see what it has to say about itself. Let me go ahead and copy it here. Paste it in here and see what the bot says. Scroll down. And it acknowledges that it made a mistake, and it looks like it wants us to use PyPDF4 instead. Now this is a common issue that I see with ChatGPT, and others say too, is it'll pretty much agree with anything that you say, and it'll try to give you another answer to help you out. So even if you tell it it's wrong and it might be right, it'll still agree with you. But let's grab the new version, the PyPDF4, and install that. Alright, looks like it's saved successfully, installed successfully. Let me grab the code itself and just replace what we have already in there. Save. This time I'm going to remember to change the file name. Not going to catch me twice on that. Clear it and let's run again. And this time it's a different error message. It's telling us that there's no text in the file. Now we know that that's not true because we already looked at the file itself. It was a very simple introduction to the channel. So let's see here. We're going to double check real quick. I want to just make sure that I have the file name right and that everything looks right here. Yep, text is right. Let's go ahead and just print out the text. Maybe there's a simple mistake that it's just not maybe there is something wrong with the PDF. Let's just verify it real quick. We're just going to print out the text that it shows. And it's giving us a warning that there's a bunch of white space at the top. That's not true because we already looked at it. So, and our text is something very simple. Just looking at it here, you can see very simple. So we know that that's not the problem here. Let's take a look here. Let's give ChatGPT a chance to see if it can solve its issue again. This is the third chance for it, and we're just trying to run down the rabbit hole and see how far it can really get. So we throw in our error message here and see what it says. And it's telling me the script because the file is empty. We know that's not true. So it looks like that we're going to run into some issues here with ChatGPT that it can't solve. We're going to give it one more chance here. We're going to pull the code that it says to strip out any white characters or throw us an error message if there's no text. So grab that here, go to Visual Code, paste it in here and save. Remember to place the file name. Let's go ahead and clear it, and we're going to run one more time. Again, it says no text in the file. So it looks like that there's something wrong with the packages that it's been given us from ChatGPT. We can continue to go down this rabbit hole, but I'm not going to go ahead and waste your time doing it. I'm going to give you a spoiler that this isn't going to solve it with ChatGPT. So we're going to cut over, and I will go ahead and give you the solution that I've been able to written up just so you have it in case you're interested. Alright, let's go ahead and cut over to the solution I was able to draft. What you're looking at here is the code that I went ahead and created after chasing down the rabbit hole of ChatGPT. Let's go ahead and look at what it does each step. So the first is we import the PTTX library, the IO library, and the PDF minor libraries. We're going to go ahead and open the PDF as a file. We're going to push it into an IO string. We're going to convert it with PDF minor into a text buffer. We're going to put that buffer into a variable. Go ahead and initiate the PyTTS3 engine. We're going to save that file. We're going to use the engine to go ahead and save that IO string into an MP3 file and execute. Now let's go ahead and listen to what it looks like when it runs. Thank you for checking out Born's
applications, and welcome to our corner of tech. Here we look at today's problems and how we can solve it with beginner to intermediate level coding skills. We hope you enjoy it here. Please like and subscribe to the video so we can continue to put out content going forward.
Perfect. So we've gone ahead and wrapped that all up. We were able to get our PDF into a speech to text, and we were able to make it into a script. Unfortunately, ChatGPT was not able to solve it like we were hoping it would. We gave it more than 3 chances and it just wasn't able to get there. I think this kind of points to the solution that we were talking about earlier when we were wondering, will ChatGPT replace programmers in the future? I think that, there's a lot of promise there in the future, but it's not there yet. We are only on version 3 of the machine language algorithm. They are working on 4 right now, and it is available if you enroll through Microsoft. But right now, it's just not there. I do think the future of programming will be using these different engines to help with your programming. But they will always need a human to go ahead and interpret and make those logical jumps that the program isn't doing today. So I thank you for spending the time with me today to go over this. I hope to make some more videos in the future. Maybe we'll use Bing, for example, or wait till ChatGPT 4 comes out and we'll see how it does then. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and please like and subscribe so we can continue to produce content. Thank you.